Microphone check. Checking mics. Mics, you're being checked. Checking them mics. Why is there 200-something people watching it? I thought a few would watch this, but gosh, I can't wait to be a disappointment to this amount of people. I think I'm just about ready to go. I have, done stuff and things. Look at this. What do you think about this, chat? Doesn't this look natural? I'm standing, so I don't know how long I can do this. I need like a big old stool or something. Oh my gosh, the chat is going by so freaking fast. I can't even. Hey, Brickosaurus, nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. Serious Kobe. Dan Mouse 94. Fomando, nice to see ya. Oh no, a professional setup. We are so far from that. Korik is dead. The screen is so far from me. I have to use my phone for this. I really should get new glasses. I actually went to the optometrist and got a whole thing, and then I think I lost the piece of paper, so I actually don't remember what my stuff was. But yeah. Leaf, that's what I wish she'd say. Yeah, check this absolute unit out. Look at that. It's pretty huge. I thought it would be more compact in here. I really thought this was going to be like some little SMG. Like, for comparison, that's the bolt action. And it's like, it's actually bigger than most of the bolt action. Only the barrel on the B-car sits on the end. So, chat, I want to preface this by saying, no matter what happens here, chat, no matter what happens here, we're going to hope and pray that this thing is good. We're going to hope and pray that this is the future of foam flinging, and it will bring about a new utopia of dart blasters. Normally, I'm one of those people, it's like, oh, something's overpowered, everybody's going to use it, and I don't like that. But in this case, I'm really hoping this blaster is a slam dunk, because obviously more competition is going to be a good thing. This will kick Dart Zone and maybe Nerf, although they don't seem to want to play anymore, into high gear. And I have no idea what to expect from this. Pray like your life depends on it. I hope and pray it's good. Me too, Roby. Me too, Parker M. I do hope this is good. The battery's in the grip? Not from what I see. The battery's actually in the stock. I don't know why you'd say something when it looked like... This is why I don't like the internet sometimes, because from what I can see on the box, it's actually in the stock. Let me demonstrate this. Right here. Points to the battery, which is weird. I don't know how that's going to work out. I have not opened this. I have no clue what to expect. This will... I have not gotten any other information, I don't think. I can go grab the card really quick that came with it. There was no NDA or embargo or anything, which I found really peculiar. XSHOT, if you are watching in the future, I would really appreciate if you did stuff like that. Like, send them out, but say you can't upload content until like May 1st or something like that. That's the way it's fair for everybody. And of course, I'm going to do this stream. I'm probably going to go get dinner. Then I'm going to come back and be up until 4 o'clock in the morning working on this video. It has to be one of the best videos of my life, though, huh? This is, I'm hoping... how much you know? Amar, you can crash out all you want. I don't care. I'm going to milk this for as long as I can. You ain't paying anything! I'm gonna go grab the card. Be right back. Don't pump anything. Don't break anything. So they sent 3 blasters. I, of course, only cared about the one off the top of my head. This is a little bit of a surprise. They made a gel fire minigun, very similar to the, what is it called, the Stratus? So that might be fun. And we also got the Smoking Barrel Insanity. I'm not going to open those yet. This one I already plan on doing a video by tomorrow. So if I look through here, we got some cards. This one is the one they sent. Says XSHOT Pro Motorized Piston Pump Blaster is the pinnacle of precision and power in dart blasting technology. It offers unrivaled accuracy and speeds up to 150 feet per second. A little bit lower than I estimated, but that's still really good, ensuring every shot hits its mark. The cutting-edge rolling barrel enhances accuracy and adds a touch of flair to your game, allowing you to go to the next level. Okay, the B car is not your invention, XSHOT, but your marketing team's rolling with it, so let's do that. You can read about it, but we find actions speak louder than words. Now you can create some epic content and make every shot count, but don't forget to tag us at XSHOT. I guess I should have tagged him at XSHOT. There's a lot of marketing. I hope this is not overhyped. 100 FPS sounds good. I think it does. That's me, Jack. Does this blaster not have a name besides the AEB? It's called the Piston Pump, the Motorized Piston Pump Stunt Pilot. Walcom, when you get the NERF N-Series Galactic Commander, probably when it hits store shelves. I highly doubt they're going to send it to me ahead of time. What's the view count record? I actually can't see what the view count is at right now. Thank goodness, because I'd start having a heart attack. My body can't take much of that. But, all right. Let's open her slowly. I had a knife here. This is where I cut my other finger. Safety first. Say it with me now, chat. Henshin! I really hope this thing's good. I think that's what everybody says right now, is I really hope this thing is good. Box is upside down. I do want to point out this beautiful, they really are banking on it. They're saying this is our best blaster ever. Oh, plastic. Box. Ugh. Oh, it smells peculiar. It smells a little wacky. We got the blaster. We got a mag. It looks like just the one mag. Oh, stinky. Hopefully there's another one in there somewhere. We got a barrel that looks shorter than what it was advertised. We got our B car. That's will be interesting to check out. We've got some sights, and the sights do not have screws on them. It kind of looks like they do, but it also kind of looks like they don't. Charger cable, bag of darts, instructions. We'll take out the charger cable because we're going to need that. Hopefully it comes with a little bit of charge. Oh no. Oh, that feels not great. Yeah, so from what I can tell, there is no locking mechanism on these sights. We'll see how they sit on the rail. But for a blaster that's all about accuracy, I wonder how much they're actually making on each one of these, because not adding screws or something to those, it wouldn't cost much, and it would mean the world of difference. They say this is a steel barrel. It feels the same as like every single other barrel. It's nice and properly machined though. Looks like it's flanged on both sides, or whatever you call that. Let's see our B car here. It looks to be plastic bearings, although they could be anodized black for some reason. They look like plastic. They feel like plastic. They're actually screwed in, and there's 3 of them in a whatever degree twist. Doesn't look like a whole lot. So Dart Zone does it from like the front, and they have screws, so they're plates that slide in. XSHOT went with a more direct route. Interesting. We got our safety goggles, which, I mean, at this point, there's a lot of them. Not really too worried about that. The magazine looks really good. The magazine feels really good. That's actually... Oh, I love this mag. This is a good mag. That is much stronger than the ones that came with their other blasters. And of course, pop out our bad boy blast. Oh my god, it is hefty. All right, we got everything out of there. That is really hefty. That is a lot more than you would normally expect. I have no way of testing this. This is why I wanted to do this live. The plastic quality is way higher than I would expect. This is solid as frick. They obviously took their time with this one. That is really good. night and day compared to their normal stuff. Mag releases are properly springy. Ooh, even that one's pretty decent. That's a little awkward. We do have a jam door on the left side. We don't get to see the side of the blaster all that often. That I can't open? Okay. She's a little bit shy. Hold on, chat. No, it's not opening. I don't know if I want to force that. There's no latch. Instructions gonna save us? Oh my god, the instructions are its own map. We can get lost in the sauce with these. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's so much instructions. 40 darts, 1 mag, barrel, B-car. It has a collet at the front of it, so we do slide our barrel in and tighten it down. We install our sights from the front, and the stock comes off, and that's where the battery is located. Interesting. It looks like not a Dean's connector. It's that same connector you see with all the Gelfire stuff. Do not load mag more than 15 darts. Insert mag, preload, and primed. So it has a speaker. I'll have to take my headphones off for that. It has single fire and full auto. I didn't see... Oh, there's a switch on the side of it. Got it. Adjustable stock. I guess that means we can't remove the stock. I bet you we can, but I was expecting the spring to go into the stock, and that does not appear to be the case. And for clearing a jam, there's a screw. Did chat? I didn't even see that. I'm that excited. There's a screw holding that on. So we have to take that out to get into the jam door? Why? Why do we do that? I'll check the chat here in just a second. All right, we're in. I'm guessing because that could be like a potential pain point if he doesn't have a detection switch. A speaker? It says in the instruction there's a DD sound. I wonder if T238 or whatever actually worked on this thing at all. I'm actually going to take off my headphones because I want to experience the majesty of its beeps. Check the chat for a little bit. 630. There's no way. There's no way. That is far above and beyond anything I have ever done. So that means people are super excited for this thing. I gotta not pay attention to that. Let's see. Hold on. Put foregrip, red dot, tracer, flashlight, and laser make better. I probably will. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I'm literally going to pass out. Aiden, we haven't even powered it on yet. Hold your expectations. It's going to be way better than any NERF Limited speaker, that's for sure, says Brickosaurus. We'll find out. It's probably just a little piezo thing. T238 did consulting work. I wonder if it will sound the same as like the BK1S. Is the trigger good? Let's find out, Splendid. All right, so it is not ambi, but here is our selector switch. We've got a safe. We've got fire. It's a little difficult to manipulate. You're going to have to actually position the blaster. You won't accidentally manipulate it, that's for sure. Trigger feels good. There's no definite click or anything like that. It's just your normal trigger thingy. I don't see any instructions on what that is for. That's interesting. Okay, so our battery, there is a switch under here. Is that a lift? Oh, it's a lift. And there's our battery. That is a massive battery, all things considered. It's only 7.4 volt. I can't wait to see what this thing does. It's a 2000 milliamp hour, 7.4 volt. If that can even be legible on the screen. 14.8 watt hour, rechargeable Li-ion battery, lithium ion. And it has that, I don't know what this connector is called, but I see it in a lot of this like cheap stuff. So that's a shame. It should have been an XT like 30 or something. That would have made a lot more sense. Blaster did nothing when I powered it on. Stock is adjustable. Something just fell off the table. Hopefully that wasn't important. The stock does not appear to be removable unless you do surgery. Why did I get no beeps? It is entirely possible this battery shows up dead, but I also have a hard time.
Let's rock.
Let us install our barrel. There's an O-ring, by the looks of it, in the collet. So we're just gonna unscrew that until this barrel will slide in. How about now? Maybe? How about over here? Oh. Okay. It might have to come out a lot. Ooh, jeez. Okay, they're not messing around. That is absolutely tightened. Okay. I don't know how many people are actually watching, but if you are, you can hit the like button. That'd be cool. YouTube likes that kind of stuff. Help the algorithm. I'm going to guess this is our rear post. Okay. Hey, you know what? That is... It's decent. It's a decent fit. Yeah, that's okay. Front post be just as good, please. It's a little less. Maybe you could tighten the screws on it to get a better grip. It's not a bad sight picture. Our B car. Making noise. How easy is that to slip on? Seems pretty easy, and we'll have to test to see if that will work with other ones. Let us check our dartses here. Standard ones doesn't look to be any different. I'll have to go to Walmart tonight and pick up some more fresh AF Pros so we can see how it works with the competitors' darts. How's your Monday going? I hope your Monday is going. I wish I could read the chat from here. I really can't. We're like looking at like a 9-inch screen and I'm, you know, a couple of feet away and the chat is tiny. But I hope it's going good. I will be answering questions here in a bit, but we got to actually see if we can get this thing to fire. Again, I did not hear a beep beep. I also wasn't counting, so we'll leave it at that. Turn on. I think you have to pull the trigger. I think it's going to work. You ready? I heard a beep beep. Did that do anything? Okay. Let's put on our mag. Okay. Do we press it again? This might be the first shots. Now it's primed. So that was a squeeze of the trigger. That was a little slow. Man, the length of pull on that can go insano mode. My gosh, even its minimal setting is pretty big. Ergos. They're good. They're actually really good. This finger choil right here feels great. The grip is very smooth and it doesn't try to give you a lot of room to wrap your finger around, but trigger and everything does feel good. This front part, again, there's no barrel cover, handguard or anything on this. Feels a little small, but it is comfy. Let's see if I can hit. I wish I had actually the first shot we take. What am I thinking here? Where are you, Freddy? We have to Freddy it. We absolutely. First shots have to be with Freddy, right? We got to record this historic moment. There we go. Record this historic moment. I think he's just as excited as I am. Let's moan you down. There we go. Freddy's batteries are nice and charged. All right. Okay, Freddy. You were expecting this. Don't you tell me you weren't. Let me move the microphone. Man, that is a rifle. I thought this would be an SMG. This thing is a full-on rifle. First shot. 156.8. Second shot. 157 even. Third shot. 178.3. Fourth shot. 174.3. Fifth shot. 155 even. Sixth shot. 160.6. Seventh shot. 155.1. So there are some high boys in there. Let's try one more. Eighth shot. 175.1. So there is quite a bit of deviation. We got like 23.3 feet per second variation. A max of 178, a minimum of 155. The average is 164. So, first thing is I'm going to top up my mag. You guys are going crazy. I can see the chat just going nuts. I'm sorry that I can't be. This is a little bit harder for me to interact with because, you know, I think I saw a bunch of people screaming full auto. I agree. And we will test that. And we will test that through Freddy so we can see what the actual rate of fire is in rounds per minute. But until that point, I want to see if we can, like, oversample the trigger, how bad that is. So. Okay. It's definitely a little on the slow side. As you can see, yeah, I tapped it twice. So, let's try more conservative. You can get used to it. You can absolutely get used to that. It's definitely on the slower side. And it is authoritative. I don't know if that's blowing out the speakers, but that is a very hefty kickback, which kind of makes sense with what they wrote on the stock here. It says kickback, and you can feel it. If you like big thunks and Nerf recoil, you will be at home. It's not a ride the lightning situation, but it is, in fact, pretty darn tough. Let us see what we can do with full auto. Hit the mic. All right. Ready? Assume the position. Let us see what the rate of fire is. All right, chat. How are we feeling? Gotta test that other magazine release too. I'm running out of darts. I've already went through all of them. So, NGL, not the fastest firing blaster yet. That's okay. Most AEGs don't fire fast. If you want fast firing, well, you still got yourself flywheel blasters, eh? Look at that. They still have a purpose. That being said, that is perfectly acceptable when it comes to not dumping entire mags into one person. Fair? That was 192.1 RPM, which is not fast. Actually, I'm sure somebody will beat me to it, but we can do the math on that real quick. Let's see here. Calc. And what is that? 192.1 divided by 60. That's 3.2 darts a second. I think that is acceptable. Let us see how controllable that rate of fire is with our last shots here. Actually, let's see. Nope, all of our shots are still basically 157, 175, 155, 160. All of our shots are still on point for what it was already hitting. Is there a new high in there? We did have a max. Nope, we don't have a new max. We had, nope, it's pretty much the same. Okay. It is very easy to control because that rate of fire is pretty lethargic. But I'm going to be that person. I'll say it first. If I could get 50% higher rate of fire out of this thing, I think it'd be perfect. It's like 0.3 milliseconds too slow. It does kick. She do be kicking. That being said, I am extremely impressed. And for the, have we confirmed if it is $60 or $70 yet, chat? That's actually a really important question because I have actually seen conflicting reports. Because I think on Amazon or on Walmart, it's the 70, but on their marketing material, they listed as 60. Do we really think that this blaster is not worth it yet? Just based on, I know we've only went through 40 something darts, but are we really not feeling like this was worth it? Let me see what the chat says. Yeah, my view counter has been broken. I can't actually see it. It's worth it, says WI11 Bricks. Blender Vendor just seemed to have passed out on their W key. Rashcon says will purchase. Hidden says when's it gonna release? As far as we know, soon. If I have the blaster, and the card did not tell me when it was gonna come out, but if I have the blaster, soon. Within 6-7 weeks, I would assume, if not faster. Typically, Zuru sends me this stuff way too late, so the fact that we already have it says a lot. I am very, very impressed. We got a $5 super chat in there from Prisoner Ace. I hate Mondays. Today is an exception. I fully agree, Prisoner Ace. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. My guinea pigs say it's worth it. Well, the guinea pigs are always right, Noah. I need it so bad. Dude, it's so cool. I agree, Biggie Izzy. Reliability may suck, though. Yeah, but we just went through 40 darts and there was no issue. Why do we just want things to be bad and break? I mean, I'm gonna test it. This was just a unboxing showing you thing live stream. I will test it. I will, as soon as I get actual footage shot for the video, I will run it through its courses. Dry fire it for like a minute straight or something. Run the battery out. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna open it on stream. I will open it for the video. I'm a little curious on what's going on. It definitely, you can kind of tell, especially on the box, it says all the gearing and stuff is in the grip, which makes sense why the grip is so massive. And yeah, you could feel it when you're actually using it. Still haven't, oh, interesting. That now works. Very cool. And I'm guessing the reason why this is normally screwed together is because little Timmy could fit his finger in there and then pull the trigger and really hurt themselves. Sights are pretty good. I'm actually really happy about the sights. I'm going to have to officially rework my MK2S 3D printed shell ejecting reshell because it's so much cheaper. Yeah, so that's a couple of things about this that is going to be really, really important. Stun Pilot 22 with the $5 super chat. The fact that the mic was cutting out during the full auto mode made it sound like a Minecraft dispenser. Yeah, the mic might be a little too high and I do have a noise gate on it, so that probably had something to do with it. Zero said the barrel was steel, so we must test it. Do I test that with a magnet? How do I test that? Do I see if there's something? Well, that didn't work. I know where a magnet is. Oh, I gotta save all the packaging. Steel is magnetic, right? Aluminum, not really? I think Zuru might have fibbed on us. That no worky. Yeah, that no worky at all. There's a motor right there. You can see that. There's a motor. And it's definitely magnetized. This is probably just the stops for the gears, but that could mean that the gears are metal. It's hard to say. We have to take it apart. But there's definitely magnetization there. But not on our freaking barrel that's supposed to be steel. So that might have been a fib. Rust or no rust? How do you deprime? That's the question of the hour, isn't it, Captain Shotgun? All right. Where did I yeet the instructions off to? Is there explanation for depriming? Adjustable stock, reload clip, deprime after play. Okay. All right. There's some forward thinking here. So you can tell when the blaster is primed. And I'm not seeing it. Is that on the other side? Aha! Right back here. It's only on one side. You'll just have to take my word for it, but there's a cutout right here. And you can see the spring and everything through that cutout. What you do, it doesn't say to put it in safe, but it looks like you hold the trigger down for 5 seconds. So I have it in safe. Let's try it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, well, let's put it in fire. Let's try that again. This might dry fire it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. And it deprimed. So now we're good, and we can see right there, we can see our spring and everything in there. It is deprimed. Cool. I'm assuming it has auto shut off. I would really hope it has an auto shut off. Then again, we're not using a LiPo. It doesn't say anything about auto shut off. It says battery replacement and shows you how to charge the battery. And keep in mind that battery was not fully charged, so it could be a little bit faster on the rate of fire. I will obviously pull the battery out, charge it up fully, try it again on camera, see what happens. It might, for a blaster like this, it probably doesn't. That's fair, but again, lithium ion. The first thing I'm really curious about, a stronger battery hopefully won't cause problems. Hopefully a stronger battery will give us a faster cyclic rate. That's my guess. Radioactive, I am not going to burn this thing down for this video. I'm going to go get food at some point in the very near future, and then I am going to take the thing, do the video on it, and then probably try to burn it down for the video. I'm going to at least dry fire it for like a minute or two. And if that succeeds, after I take it apart, I'm going to see if there is any kind of mod potential. I'm not worried about the actual like power. I am worried about if you could put a stronger battery in it just to increase the reaction time. I'm hoping that's the case. We've got a $5 super chat from Richard Chambliss. It says, my main concern is the same one I have with my BK1S. The variability is similar to the BK1S. I'm concerned about overshooting a 150, 160 FPS cap. There are ways that you could probably deal with that if it already, because there's obviously not going to be any kind of like ability for you to go inside and easily change the FPS. However, a slightly longer barrel, we will test this in the video. A slightly longer barrel will either increase your velocity, or if there's not enough air power, will decrease your velocity. So toning this thing down could be as simple as just shoving on a barrel that's like 5 inches longer. So you increase the overall length of the blaster, but you might be able to get it under that 160 cap. What about the Insanity Smoke? I'm not going to open that on camera. Basically, here's what I just did the video on the SMLE. Nobody's going to remember I even did that video, but if you did, well, please go watch it. I would appreciate it. YouTube would appreciate it. Do all that algorithmic garbage because YouTube likes that stuff. I am going to film this tonight, edit it tonight, put it up tomorrow. Then I'm going to do the Insanity Smoke video. I'm going to edit that tomorrow, have that up Wednesday. God willing, there's nothing stupid that goes wrong. It's same thing with this, to be honest. And then I'm going to work on the Gel Blaster one, have that up for Thursday, and then I'll probably have a video up Friday, because if I'm going to do 4 videos in a row, I might as well go for the hat trick and do 5, eh? So, are these on sale, or is Walcom? No, I think influencers were sent all these out. These are not on shelves yet. However, the fact that I have one means they'll be out on shelves soon. I think it's pretty confident saying that. I keep hearing June, but yeah. You better put it out tomorrow, unless I die, knock on wood. I have an inhaler, so breathing shouldn't be an issue. And I'm going to at least get this done tonight. I'm going to make sure it's all done and ready before I go to sleep tonight. So I'm going to have to stop and get some energy drinks. I love that Smiley. It might be my first ever blaster. Dude, the Smiley's so good. Mac Danny is here. I didn't even realize who said that. Mac Danny. Guess what, guys? Danny also has one. I can't wait to see what that mad lad does with his on camera. The way he shoots his videos. XSHOT! Sponsor us. Let's pay me and Danny and we'll do like a whole XSHOT shootout thing. You know, it's all warmed up. I got this massive property. We could do all sorts of shenanigans. It'll be great. I even got friends I can come over and do like filming stuff. It'll be awesome. Hey, HVM4N. Are these at Target? Will it be at Target? Probably. There is, again, all I got with it was this card. They did not email me, which is weird. All they sent me was a card that says, hey, go nuts. I really wish this had like an embargo, so, you know, there's not a bunch of people, you know, rushing to get content out. That way everybody has the appropriate amount of time to build a video and everything, and everybody can release it at once, and the algorithm can deal with it how they choose. I wish they would have done that. They didn't. if there is somebody in XShot, maybe do that in the future. Just have the card in the box say, hey, please don't upload any content until like May 1st. Give people like a week. That would be a lot more fair. I'm saying that. So make sure it is rat approved. I mean, I could go grab Kagami, have him come up here for the video. That's a thought. Yeah, XShot, pay a bunch of people to go do crazy XShot shot in Walcom's yard. That's what I'm saying. We'll be reasonable. Can you try the mag on other blasters? Ooh, okay. That's actually a great question, Vesic. What do I have here that would use a Talon mag? Do I have a Talon mag handy? I actually did try to clean the studio recently, but I did have this around. Am I?
Let's rock.
Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Locked in? I haven't even primed the thing. You're golden. It'll work just fine. Let's see if another mag will work in it. That's probably more important. Let's see a super chat. Hold on. A $20 super chat from Brett. And also, Brett, looking forward to the video tomorrow. Might as well donate to that energy drink fund. Thank you very much. But fortunately for us, energy drinks are cheap. But I could get the good stuff. Okay, let me find... I should have a Talon mag somewhere, right? Come on. Walcom? Talon mag? Anywhere? You got a freaking micro doggo on the floor, but you don't have a Talon mag. Oh, Talon mag! I've got... No, that won't work. Hold on, one second. Alright, sorry about that. I got a couple of things. Alright, Vesic. Let's see here. We've got the one that came with the Fury X. Seems to work just fine. We've got standard OG Talon mag. Works fine. That also means, yeah, it does have a thin pusher, too. That's cool. You don't have to prime it. This probably won't work, but we got a Dart Zone mag. Well, I'll be. It even works with a Dart Zone mag. The only thing it wouldn't work with is a Nerf mag. I don't know where my Nerf mag is. It would be in my Strife X, I would believe. Interesting. That's pretty much every single mag you'd want it to work with. It should work with a Siren mag. I don't see why it wouldn't. I wasn't expecting this one to work. Jam door. Yeah, it looks fine. Very interesting. The other thing I want to test is B-car compatibility. So here is the XShot one. We're going to try a generic worker one. Huh. It's a little bit tight, but it does go down. I don't think I'm ever getting that off. I really should have thought this now. The World Cup week. Okay, we'll pay for my gym membership. There we go. And we've got the nice Dart Zone B car. This is the metal one, the one you had to buy off the website. Ooh, it's still a little... It's not going anywhere, that's for sure. But yeah, it does, in fact, work just fine. And let's grab one of our boys over here. Welcome back to the fray, Kunlun. I refuse to call it anything else. I googled it like 9 times. Everything said Kunlun. This, it's a little loose. Like, I think you're fine, but it is a little loose. So that's good to know. Okay. Well, XSHOT, we haven't tried to destroy it yet, but from where I'm sitting, you look like you've made a pretty phenomenal piece of kit here. How much was it? Mikey, it should be $70. I think it's a $70 MSRP. I think that's fair, considering that the BK1S, which fires at about the same everything this does, I think it's a little bit faster. The BK1S is $150, and that's like on a discount. Will it take CODIS? Probably. Swap a longer barrel in and see if it's under-barreled in performance. I'm going to save that for the video, Monkey. I got to give you guys a reason to watch it. So, Utaraptor, I took one nap, LOL. Yep. Can the car attach without the barrel? No, you need the barrel. The blaster won't work without the barrel. Mac Danny's going down. Did we already get confirmation? Where is it? Aren't DZ Mag's katana geometry, if I'm not mistaken? I never actually knew Radioactive. They've always been weird. Hey, call me in. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. I don't have dirts. I mean, actually, I think I do. Give me a second. We're not done yet. Chat, normally I wouldn't. But I say we crack open my last complete box of Bamboo X2s. Man, maybe they have Nitro Shot Plus at Target. Maybe I should drive to Target tonight. All right. Let us see. I actually want to see if we get a performance increase. What do you think? You think we'll get a performance increase? Yeah. I wonder. These are lighter darts, and they have less friction on the barrel. There is less barrel. But typically, using these is kind of like a cheat code, where you get higher level performance. Oh, crowd, I gotta freaking bust out Freddy again. You get higher performance at the cost of dart stability. Which in some blasters, that dart stability doesn't actually get affected negatively. Oh man, this is such a cool mag. I really like, this is a nice mag. Everybody who's complained about, like, that's my favorite part about all this so far. While we don't know the overall average lifespan of this blaster, what I can tell you is that it is so much better quality-wise than anything else XSHOT I have touched. And with that, I wonder how the community will react. Because, man, I have seen some comments, yo. I have seen the just sewage of people that for some reason really want this blaster to be bad. Like they have stock in Hasbro or something. Because so far it's a banger. I'm sure those, oh, Walcom showed the rate of fire, it's garbage. It's so bad. She's lying to everybody about how good it is. She's lying. He's a liar. I'm waiting for it, chat. I'm waiting for it because, oh no, I can't mag dump 18 darts in a second into somebody and be completely worthless after the fact. Ah! Woe is you. Everybody else will be having so much fun, I hope. All right. Freddy, I require your services once again. All hail Freddy. All hail Freddy. All hail Freddy. I need a drum background. Arise, Freddy. All right. I'm gonna pop this sucker into fire. Pull the trigger once. Turn back on. I didn't turn it off, did I, chat? I wonder if it turns off automatically when you put it in safe. Let's find out. Does not. So it does look like it has auto shut off to some degree. I don't remember turning it off. So, all right, Freddy. Come on, give us the good news, Freddy. Try to move this over so you guys aren't getting blasted. 182.2. 174.9. 153.4. Okay, you're just going everywhere now. 136.5. Why is this getting worse? 127. Okay. What's going on? Have you forsaken me, XSHOT? Nope, 173.5. Maybe those darts are just not great. 139. How did we go from, like, so good to so not good? Oh, no. Oh, gosh. I want XSHOT darts. Stat. Chat, tell me it's the darts and not the blaster. It's totally the darts and not the blaster, right? We talked too good of it. The special XSHOT aura has left it. All right. We got normal XSHOT darts here. Although technically it might have a dart in the barrel right now. $193.6. That was a green dart, so it has a dart in the chamber. 150. 120. 134. What did I do? 136? I did something. Oh gosh, what did I do? Let's see if the barrel is still seated. Had a little bit. Our B car? Yeah. 162? 162.7 that time. 146? 105? Oh, that one really didn't do good. I wonder if there's something on those darts. 176? So what happens is it's got DRM. 177? 175? All right, well, it's a little inconsistent. Definitely going to have to test that over more than 10 shots, I feels. Let's take out our barrel. It's a little dirty in there. That may have some things to do with it. Let us deprime it. And we will have to test that. I have a feeling I'm going to have to do more than just 8 or 10 darts. Maybe I'll clean the barrel first, just to be absolutely sure. Oh, gosh, I can't. Hold on. I mean, other than that, we had some really good shots. I wonder if there's just something on those darts that this thing did not appreciate. But 190, hey, that was our high, right? Yeah, 193, that's pretty good. I know somebody's going to complain that it doesn't hit hard enough, but 193 is pretty good. If we could just not have a 50, 60 degree difference, that would be preferable. All right, now the chat's like, party's over. When does it release, says Lego Fan. It should be released soon. I didn't get a release date with it, but if I have one, it's going to be soon. This chat is popping. Do you know if it will catastrophically jam or if there's an anti-jam feature? It does have instructions on how to clear a jam, and it does have a jam clearing door that is actually screwed in by default. You have to unscrew it to access it, which I'm guessing they did that so little Billy doesn't fit his finger in there and lop it off. Because that thing is not going to care if your finger's in the way. Are there any games with no FPS limit? They are, but I highly doubt they're going to be fun. What's the D prime like? Exactly what I just showed. You just flip it into semi-auto and you hold down the trigger for 5 seconds. Hey, Valendar 2, FPS average. Our first run with it, the average was 164, I believe. The darts are hitting the side of the chrono. That's why you're getting... Probably, Austin. I wouldn't be surprised. I'll make sure I use the idiot chronograph instead of Freddy. Freddy will just be in the background. Ain't the battery in the stabilizer doesn't affect FPS? No, the battery won't affect FPS. The battery will affect the cyclic rate. So it's still not fully charged. I didn't charge it. So that will be obviously what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop it on the charger, let it charge until it's fully charged, and then we'll shoot the actual video for those wondering what the battery looks like, that cut on my finger is driving me nuts. There we go. It is a 7.4 volt, 2000 milliamp hour, 14.8 watt hour lithium ion battery. It's kind of a chunky boy. It's a little chunky. Pretty big. And this is the charger. It's the same XSHOT special and Dart Zone special pretty much. Plug that in, and then this thing has a USB port on the side of it, so I can just plug this in to the table. What I would say if it would go in. There's a red light. We're charging bats. That would be easy enough to mod for a LiPo, I assume, Richard. That being said, I wonder if that will cause any kind of timing issues on higher voltage. That's something I'm concerned about. Looks the same as the HPG 700. I'll have to check that. I do have one of those floating around. Unagi, I'm going to guess the inconsistency was me hitting the side of the Corona. I was kind of at an awkward angle, to be honest. Walcom versus Mac Danny Gun. I think Danny could destroy me unless I can just outshoot him. He's got me on agility. He's got me on aggressiveness. I probably got him on accuracy. Yeah, it's the same battery. Good to know. I'm still going to check it. Blaster Hub, but good to know. Should we get it? I mean, from what I've seen, it's fantastic, but I've only ran like 80 darts through the thing. And we did have some weird inconsistency going on, but again, that could be anything. Let me test it thoroughly. We're not really doing much more than opening the box and checking to make sure it is actually an blaster on stream. Now I got to take all this stuff, put it back in the box, and pretend, hopefully not a lot of people watch this live stream, and pretend that, you know, I opened it for the first time on camera. Right? That's how this works. What is the T-pole charging handle? I believe this is for if you have a jam or something. Ooh. Oh, it might also cock the blaster. Can we check that? Is that a physical linkage or is that a, let's see here. Doesn't catch back. It doesn't seem to want to catch back. So I'm honestly not sure off the top of my head what it does. It's coming to the UK as far as we know. Yeah, I believe it's already been found in place. I mean, it was sent to Blaster Time, and they're UK based, or I think they're EU based, but hopefully then, yeah. I assume it works for the breach for loading up a fresh mag. Yeah, that might also have something to do with it, Valor. That's actually probably exactly what it's for. It doesn't say in the instructions. I'll peer over them again, but I'm gonna think I'm gonna run a modding competition. That, okay, let's be fair. That is going to be what this blaster is going to live and die on. Out of the box, it's pretty fantastic. I think the rate of fire could do with another like 1 or 2 darts, about 50% faster firing rate, only so you don't oversample the trigger on semi-auto. I'm hoping that is doable with just plugging in a 3S LiPo, not doing a spring upgrade. That being said, who knows what these internals can take when it comes to power. And who knows if we can put these internals in a different blaster. Honestly, who knows a lot about what this blaster can do. But from what I've got here, this thing pretty much invalidates every flywheeler you can buy off shelves right now. This thing, I'm not going to say you should even look at a BK1S. I'm fairly confident in saying that so far. That being said, I have to temper my expectations because I was super hyped for the long shot, and look what happened with that. That being said, nobody has made a complaint about the Fury X. The rate of fire is perfectly fine. I wish it was slightly faster. I don't need no 18 darts a second, but 5, 6, something like that, that's perfect. And hopefully we can get there. A motor upgrade? Yeah, that might work, Valor. A battery not on a storage charge might be worth a couple of DPS. We will find out. It is charging right now. That's something I'm glad that we tested it on stream so I can then go to everything that's going on with the next one, because if it's slower here and it's better on camera, that's all the better, right? Fury X grip is small. I mean, yeah, but get over it. It's a small blaster. Yeah, it's happening, Shy Hunter. Man, my lips are really chapped. Will it be in Australia? I don't know. I don't live in Australia. Sorry, Kaylin. Oh, air seal. That's actually really hard to do on an AG. You can't really test an air seal on an AG because the bolt goes forward and then it goes back. It never stays in one position like that. So yeah, it's actually kind of impossible to test. Other skins version? I assume they'll do other skins versions. Hopefully we get anime skin ASAP. That being said, this is the only one we've seen thus far. Oh, maybe, Valor. I mean, I already have the battery plugged in and stuff. I'll test it on camera. I hope the red design comes back. Yeah, it would be nice. They seem to have kind of just escaped that one, though. I like the pink mags. You're not gonna... I actually think this is a better color scheme overall, but that's me. Just put the table back up. Make it Noko-tan. Shika Noko Noko Noko. Push Tan Tan. Side note, just found out you can shove a Mega XL dart over the P car. Yes, yes you can. It will remount your dart and it will never be the same ever again, but you can do it. Are the pink mags available separately yet? No, the blaster isn't even out yet, Alan. What's so good about this gun? I just got here. Well, you might have to watch the VOD, but it's good. It's very good. Can it be fired with a manual prime without the battery? Doesn't look like an Unagi. Imagine if they got licensed Gundams. Oh my gosh. I'll even take, you know, Gundam Wing 30th anniversary skin. I would take that. You could plast Hero Huey's or like Zex Marquis' face on the side of it. I'd still buy it. And I don't like those characters. Is there a MOSFET in it? I don't know. Trigger response is excellent, except for you have to wait for it to rechamber, and there is a pretty good delay because it only fires at about 200 darts per second, or 200 rounds per minute. Could you fire it accurately in full auto? I'm not in a position to test the accuracy. I will be testing accuracy in the video, which I will film later tonight. So you're just going to have to wait. Sorry, can't give you all the answers. Can't spoil everything. Why does the charger handle thing? It might just help you chamber a dart once it's already loaded up. I'm not going to test it because I'm charging the battery right now. I will test that. Right now, it's got a lot of resistance on it, and it doesn't catch or anything like that. The instructions don't really say a whole lot. I haven't, you know, really went through them, but it's pretty good. Weird stuff being spammed for some reason. I think that's about time for us to maybe call it quits. Where'd the battery go? It's right here. It's charging. It's plugged in the table. The table has a USB charge on it. So, all right. Well, I think that answers all the questions. Your burning questions that you couldn't wait 24 hours for. My strategy from here is to let this battery fully charge, probably take an hour or two, get dinner. I am very hungry. And then put everything back in the box and redo everything I did on stream on camera, and then do the testing and probably get most of that done. I'll probably go outside and get some outdoor footage because I know you guys want that, even though I don't want to do it. But hopefully it's not rain. Oh crap, it's probably gonna rain tomorrow. We'll figure it out. So I'll wake up, you know, reasonably early, get that last bit of footage and get the video up hopefully before noon tomorrow, my time. It's Pacific Standard Time, you know, Seattle time. So we'll check that out. We'll get that running. And then from there, I'm going to do the other two blasters because we still have the Smoking Barrel XSHOT Insanity thing and the the Hyper Gel. What is this thing even called? The Night Venom. Damn, that's a cool name. The Night Venom. It's a freaking gel fire minigun. It's basically, it looks like the Stratus. So I wonder how that'll work. I think it's a Stratus Pro. Gel fire Stratus, whatever it was called. So, I saw an absolute insane amount of people in here. This was by far my most popular stream I've ever done, which is cool because it's all downhill from here, baby. Thank you very much, everybody who showed up. I hope it was worth it. I hope it answered a couple of your questions. I'll have this video out. I'm not going to be sleeping tonight. I'm going to be working all night on this guy. We'll get this the best possible video I can possibly do. Better be the best video of my life. And if it fails, it fails. I will try, after I got everything else shot, I will try to run it down and kill it. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully, not that bad. Hopefully. It won't fail, says Richard. I hope it don't. We'll also test it. I'll try to remember to test it with like barrels and stuff like that. Somebody needs to make a list and post in the Discord of all the things I have to test because I'm going to forget. But keep in mind, I'll also have to do a mod video. So we might save some stuff for a mod video. I got to milk this as much as I can, okay? I've already started milking it because we did the live stream. Now we got to milk it more with an actual review video and then, like the cow, milk it even more for a mod video, probably coming like Friday or something like that. I'm not sure. There are other blasters that I want to take a look at. I'm not that excited for these, but they might be hidden gems. You never know. You have a good night, Ryan Phillips. A new age of Nerf begins. I think it is, Demon Animator. The doubters are in shambles right now, man. They are grasping. They are huffing industrial strength copium because, oh, it only fires like 200 rounds per minute. I knew it was bad. Walcom showed it was bad. I knew it was going to be the worst blaster ever. They are absolutely just, they won't make it. They might not make it till tomorrow, chat. So I like how, like, whenever somebody is excited for something, it's always good to be like, you shouldn't be excited for it because it's going to be bad because it's XSHOT. But right out of the gate, this thing is solid as frick. It is so much nicer. It feels like old Nerf, man. That's the thing. It feels like old Nerf. I don't know how XSHOT did it, but they did such a good job on the quality plastic-wise on this blaster. I can't wait until other people can get their hands on it. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go find dinner. Thank you very much, everyone. A little awkward to try to end the stream from here, that's for sure. I think I had a mouse up here. Yeah, there is a mouse up here. Where is my mouse? Okay. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you very much. Look forward to the video tomorrow. Like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. I'd really appreciate it. YouTube would too. Leave all those comments because they like that algorithmic garbage, and we'll make sure we know every answer we could possibly have about this blaster tomorrow. Take care. Have a